Hello everyone, it's Melinda, and today we're going to be looking at the mineral Sphalerite. I happen to really love this one, and we're, quite blessed here in Canada to have, quite a bit of it. I wouldn't say it's overly plentiful, but it certainly occurs here, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Most of what you see here, the really rough stuff, has been rock hounded or collected myself here in Niagara, Ontario. However, the two other specimens were purchased, and I think I'm going to start with this purchased Sphalerite. This one comes from the Yukon in Canada. It is one of my very favorite specimens. I just love it. Oh. Oh, it takes my breath away. Oh, I'm such a nerd. I just love this one so much. Look at that wicked texture. Wait till I turn it. Look at those triangles in there. And I've said this before, it just reminds me so much of like alien etchings. Obviously, I know it has nothing to do with aliens, but it's just the look of it just reminds me of that. It just looks otherworldly. It's amazing. See that? Too cool. And then the broken side. Look at this. So reflective. Like almost metallic. It's absolutely amazing. I don't know if I love the inside of the mineral more than the outside or vice versa. Absolutely stunning. Okay, so sphalerite is a mineral that is a chief ore of zinc. It consists largely of zinc sulfide in crystalline form, but almost always contains variable iron as well. So when iron content is high, it is an opaque black variety called marmotite. However, this one's not 100% black in my opinion. It is usually found in association with galena, pyrite, and other sulfides, along with calcite, dolomite, and fluorite, which we will certainly be seeing today in my rock-hounded part of the collection. And miners have also been known to refer to sphalerite as zinc blend, blackjack, and ruby jack, which is pretty neat. I just love this side. I know I'm such a dork, but I love it. So the mineral crystallizes in the cubic crystal system. Like other minerals with a cubic crystal structure, sphalerite may show a tetrahedral crystal habit. In the crystal structure, zinc and sulfur atoms are tetrahedrally coordinated. The structure is closely related to the structure of diamond. And when I looked this up and I saw that, I was like, aha! Because when I first saw this particular specimen here and saw all those diamond and triangle etchings, I thought, oh my gosh, it looks so much like my little raw diamond. So that was really cool to find out when I did the research that they do have very, very, very similar structures. Neato. So its color is usually yellow, brown, or gray to gray-black, and it may be shiny or dull. Its luster is adamantine, resinous to submetallic for high iron varieties, and I would say this one certainly fits the bill. The inside of the crystal looks extremely metallic. I don't know if video does it justice, but it's highly reflective, and I don't know, it does have a bit of a metallic look in person. Love it. Oh. And it says some specimens have a red iridescence within the gray-black crystal, and these are called ruby sphalerite. I don't know if this one would qualify. You can see inside, it's more of like a orangey amber than a red, but certainly not just a gray-black crystal. This one's really charming. Love it. Alright. So I think I'll show you some of my collected ones now. So they are all from Niagara, Ontario. This one here is Sphalerite, and it does have a bit of clear fluorite on limestone. I'll just get that to... There we go. Let's see if I could get my pointer in here. Ooh, this is more difficult than it looks. Okay, so here is the Sphalerite. This beautiful little guy here. And then this is like a cluster of clear fluorite cubes. And in here you can see some little tiny dolomite. It is a dolomitic limestone, and there are dolomite crystals quite plentifully in this area. So, let's see if I can get closer. The little sphalerites here also have like a metallic iridescent shine to them, but they are not very dark. But still, how cool is that? Blows my mind. So the pale yellow and red varieties have very little iron and are translucent. So this one here clearly, contains some iron because of its coloring, but it is a little on the lighter side, so definitely not as much iron as the previous specimen that I showed you. So the darker and the more opaque varieties just simply contain more iron. Some specimens are also fluorescent in ultraviolet light. Love it. This one here is Falarite with honey calcite and coral fossils in limestone. And again, it's from that same location. Let's see if I can get my pointer going here. Oops. Have to focus first. So here are the sphalerites. And if you see any other little gemmy reddish orange specks around, those would also be sphalerites. And this one is in like a honey calcite, and then we've got the coral fossils, more of that beautiful like fanned out honey calcite. At this occurrence there are dogtooth point honey calcite as well, so these ones just filled in their little space. They didn't have the room to make that point, but they are that same structure. Scalenohedron is the name of that dogtooth structure. Oh, and here is some, looks like a little bit of clear fluorite there as well. The specimens here are really neat. They're heavy and, they can appear to be boring until you take a good look at them. So cool. There we go. Now the next one also has some beautiful coral fossils. Really like this one. And the little sphalerite is right here. I don't have to take out my pointer for this one. There we go. How cool is that? And all the little sparkly little tiny cubes you're seeing around, those are dolomite crystals. So fascinating. I absolutely love this stuff. The digging location is no longer accessible to the public, so I'm very, very happy that little piece of sphalerite there, and that I was able to get a few pieces while I could, because I just love, love, love my stuff from here. I just think this part is so cool. Love it. Ugh. Okay, so crystals of suitable size and transparency have been fashioned into gemstones, usually featuring the brilliant cut to best display sphalerite's high dispersion. And actually, the dispersion rate of sphalerite is 3 times that of diamond, which is crazy. Think about how diamonds sparkle when they're cut. It's just... And sphalerites are 3 times more so. Totally amazing. Freshly cut gems have an adamantine luster. Owing to their softness and the fragility, the gems are often left unset as collectors or museum pieces, although there have been some occurrences of them being set into pendants. Gem quality material is usually a yellowish to honey brown, red to orange, or sometimes even green. And the last two are Sphalerite with honey calcite and clear fluorite, again on that same limestone. So here's some Sphalerite, there's some broken ones here. Beautiful fanned out honey calcite here, and then gorgeous clear fluorite cubes. Ah, just amazing. Look at them shine, they've got little rainbows in them. Too cool. And then there's the Sphalerite. So neat. Oh, just see a tiny little Sphalerite back here. Oh, and there's one down here too. Doesn't seem to want to focus though. Interesting. There we go. A little bit of coral fossil down there too. So again, you can see those orangey reddish Sphalerite, and it's on honey calcite. That is on limestone. Too cool. Now, the last one, the next one and the last one, is my beautiful cabochon of Schalenblende, which I was very surprised to find out is a variety of Sphalerite. I had wanted to add this to my collection, any specimen of this to my collection for a very long time, but it's getting more and more difficult to find, and also more and more expensive. It's how it goes in the mineral world. Yeah, so I was very, very excited to find this piece, and I think it has beautiful, I don't know, bands, coloration. I love the metallic look to it. It's a great specimen. It's a small one, but it's beautiful. Yeah, so like I said, Shaolin Blend is a variety of Sphalerite. Sometimes it's called shell ore. It's quite striking for its brassy and silvery metallic colors mixed with brown and yellow. They're just very contrasting, uniquely contrasting colors. Schalenblende is a zinc-lead ore consisting of botryoidal crusts of brownish-colored sphalerite, yellowish-colored wurtzite, brassy-colored pyrite and marcasite, and silver-colored galena. So the reason it has that beautiful banding is because it forms in that botryoidal formation. And again, it's the brown that we're seeing that is the sphalerite part of this specimen. The yellow is a mineral called wurtzite, and the brassy colors, although this one in particular is mostly made up of the silver-colored galena, but when brassy colors are present, they're usually pyrite and or marcasite. So gorgeous. Oh my gosh, I just love it. So research on Shaolin Blend material indicates that mineralization was from a sulfide gel, or also referred to as a colloidal dispersion. Crystallization took place during the early Cretaceous, about 135 million years ago. It is believed to have formed by relatively rapid crystallization of a low temperature sulfide gel Like I said, sometimes that's considered a colloidal dispersion. Um, yeah, too cool. Really unique stuff, and it's not found, all over the world. It's only from very certain specific locations. Really cool. Sometimes it's cool to see the unpolished side. Oh, it's just so neat. See the little bands. Absolutely cool. Yeah, awesome. Alright, folks, that is Sphalerite. I hope you enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed researching it and getting to enjoy my beauties again. Yeah, so thanks so much for stopping by, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye!